This story's called One Snowy Night. It's cold in the park in winter, but Percy the parkkeeper doesn't mind. He puts on his warm coat and his big scarf and wears 2 pairs of woolly socks inside his Wellington boots. Percy likes to be out in the fresh air. When it gets too cold to be outside, Percy goes into his hut where it's cosy and warm. The animals who live in the park all know Percy's hut. Every day he shares his lunch with them. One winter's night, it was so cold it began to snow. "Ooh," said Percy, "I think I'll need an extra blanket tonight." He made himself some hot cocoa and got ready for bed. Suddenly, Percy heard a tapping sound. There was somebody at the door. Now, who can that be at this time of night, thought Percy. He went to the door and looked out. There, on the step, was a squirrel. It looked very cold and miserable. "I can't get to sleep, Percy," said the squirrel. "My bed is full of snow." "Oh dear," said Percy. "Never mind, I've got plenty of room for 2. The squirrel snuggled down next to Percy and soon began to feel warm. Knock, knock, it was the door again. Now who can that be, thought Percy. Standing outside were 2 shivering rabbits. "You poor things," said Percy. "Come in and warm up." The rabbits squeezed into bed next to Percy and the squirrel. There wasn't much room. Knock, knock. "Oh dear," thought Percy. "Now there's someone else at the door." It was a fox. "Can I come in too?" he asked. Percy scratched his head. "Well, if you promise to behave," he said. "I promise," said the fox. Knock, knock, knock. "Good gracious," said Percy. "It's the door again." This time he had quite a surprise. There on the step was a badger, 2 ducks, a hedgehog and a whole family of mice. They all wanted a bed for the night. Poor old Percy, and poor old Percy's bed. The animals pushed and shoved and rolled around the bed, then bump! The covers rolled right off the bed and everybody fell onto the floor. "Oh dear," said Percy, "this won't do at all. My bed is just too small." Suddenly, one of the mice pricked up his ears. "What's that noise?" he squeaked. Everyone listened hard. Now they could all hear it. It was a scratching, scraping sound. It seemed to be coming from underneath them. "There's someone moving under the floor," whispered Percy. The animals looked frightened, and the mice all started to squeak at once. "Oh dear, what can it be? It might be a monster with fierce claws and sharp teeth." The noise grew louder and louder. Then one of the floorboards began to move. "Look out! It's coming up through the floor." Suddenly there was a loud creak. "Help!" cried the animals, and they all ran to hide. But Percy wasn't frightened. He started to chuckle, and then he laughed out loud. A small, dark head was sticking up through the floorboards. "This isn't a monster," said Percy. "It's a mole." "I'm sorry to burst in like this," said the mole. I knocked on the door, but nobody heard me." Percy helped the mole up through the hole in the floor, sat him on his hot water bottle to get warm, and put the floorboard back. "It's all right, everyone," he called. "You can come out now." But nobody wanted to come out. The squirrel was tucked away in the pocket of Percy's dressing gown. The hedgehog was in his coat. The fox, the rabbit, the badger and the ducks were all safely hidden away. The mice had even squeezed themselves into Percy's slippers. Everyone had found a cosy bed. Well, I never," said Percy. Percy yawned and snuggled down in his own bed once again. "That's better. Now I've got plenty of room," he said, "and a little to spare for a mole."
Ooh! Ooh. Hello, why bird stop? Oh, hello, Peggy. Oh, you want your hat, do you? Oh, yeah, OK. You got cold ears? No, we're lovely and warm here. See you in a while. Bye. Oh, that was Peggy Why. She wants her hat. Now, where did I file it?
Under cup.
Oh, of horse.
And can you bring Humphrey's skates too, please?
Well, why, if you're warm enough now, I've got to go. I've got another job.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and thank you very, very much for such a lovely story. It radiated such warmth.
The radiation was all mine. Well, bye-bye, Why.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Philip.
Thanks, Nick.
If you need a glowing reference, give us a call. Oh, there's the bell. Must be time to go.
Was that the bell?
Certainly was, Philip.
Well, I've got everything, so let's go. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Hey, I hope your radiators are working.